Canada, the first of the Six Nations to get us underway. Tighten up your seatbelts, sit very comfortably. Get the air conditioning on because we are in for a white knuckle ride this afternoon. It is going to be electric. The number 143 on the far side gets out of the opener, fence 15. The right-hander roll back to the Fidelity Ox, smoothly secured by Panther. Nicole Walker, though, the back of, or the top of the KPF vertical, I'm afraid, topples at 10. First blood out on the course of Guillaume Georges for the Canadian former national champion. But let's not take away from this horse at 10 coming into this jump off is a mighty achievement. And only his second five-star Grand Prix in his young career. Nicole Walker comes down to the final fence, the Rolex Oxer, with just that one on the card. Very good effort from her this afternoon. They come home impressively in their second five-star Grand Prix. 4 penalties is the score for Nicole Walker and Panther JVH. The first of the 4 10-year-olds to come into the jump off this afternoon. Well done to them.
Taking his turn now, hoping to be our first stop up here and really lay down his water in this Grand Prix jump off. It is Gabriel Matos of Brazil. Gabriel and Lebanon.
This pair have got the mileage to launch a real attack this afternoon. Brazil's Gabriel de Matos, Machado, we welcome. The number 356, 40 years of age, and this is brilliant. Elan Sandro. They were on sheer springs in the first round. It was immaculate to watch. This pair's best Major League Showjumping Grand Prix finish so far was 6th last year with us in Angelstone in Canada. The first double clear of the Grand Prix of Greenwich. Gabriel rattles around the corner to the Fidelity Investments. Oxer clears it, left-handed, run to the KPF vertical. This horse is still on absolute springs out there. Gabriel Matos Machado down through the double. 20 seconds on landing. God, this chestnut is purely operational. Gabriel now spins back to the Major League wall. Oh no, the brick out of the left-hand side, I'm afraid, is the denial of our first double clear. What an afternoon this pair have given us. It's been purely spectacular to watch. Down to the final fence, the Rolex Oxer for Gabriel de Matos Machado. They do clear it, but the mistake came, I'm afraid, at the Major League wall at 162, fence number 8. Just a light touch out of the top of the wall is the one down. They will be half a second quicker than the Canadian pair. The trailblazer Nicole Walker will go second. Gabriel de Matos Machado leads after 2 for Brazil with Elan Sandro. 4 penalties, 47-28 is the best score so far here in the 2025 CSI Greenwich Grand Prix. The next to come, this the new combination as of this year. Number 224, 36 years of age, from Walton-on-Thames in the locality of London initially. Samuel Hutton, we welcome Ambassador Z. No stranger this horse, a 5-star Grand Prix wins, having won the Longines Global Championship Grand Prix of Monaco last season with Ines Jolie. But this is a brand new combination, their 3rd 5-star Grand Prix as a new pair this year. For the first double clear of the afternoon, Samuel Hutton takes centre stage. Ambassador Z. Quite a cautious start, I think, from Sam. Just wants to make doubly secure for his 0 score. Ambassador Z down through the double, but yeah, it's a clear policy from the Brit here. Just going to secure the clear round score, I think. Ambassador Z. Crisp out over the Major League Show jumping wall. Now the home turn. Now puts the foot down to the gas, but Samuel Hutton will come home with the first double clear of the afternoon. scurries across the line. It was a clear policy to not go for broke. An insurance round in essence to bank the first double clear, and a broad smile, bear in mind. It is only their third five-star Grand Prix as a new pair this year. There's the first double clear of the Grand Prix of Greenwich. Sam Hutton leads 48-15 is the time to beat. It will be beaten, but they post a competitive score. The halfway point of the jump off of the Major League Showjumping Grand Prix of Greenwich 2025, and the team silver medal winners from Tokyo 2020, Jessica Springsteen, Don Juan van der Donkover, come down to start. He is 16 years of age. This time, Bamako moves across the heartbreaker. Now, time to beat is certainly beatable. 48-15 for Jessie Springsteen to claim her first Major League Showjumping Grand Prix win. In this, our fifth season, our inaugural year was back in 2021. Here we go. It's a tight turn. Very sharp back to the Fidelity Oxer. Don Juan clears it. Jessica then, little cut left-handed to the KPF vertical. She'll be ahead here. It's still fairly ginger, but I think she'll land. Yeah, it doesn't go again. It's going to be cautious enough down to the Oxer. 20 seconds now to come home ahead of the Brits. Jessica Springsteen clears the Major League Showjumping wall, then accelerates down to the Trelawney Farm Oxer. 10 seconds on the landing side to come home ahead, and she will be ahead certainly. Don Juan van der Donkover goes well ahead. 3.28 seconds is the advantage. The USA are on top at the halfway stage of the third Major League Showjumping leg in the 2025 season. 44.87 is the brand new time to beat. Elan just gets going forward prior to the crucial point not to exceed the time. Very close on the line to going over time, which would just be at his penalty. But Akaju now finally is up and running. 44.87, Jessica Springsteen ahead of affairs here. The Grand Prix of Greenwich. Akaju coasts down to the double. The Machinas and clear through there. Elan Bluman lands and speeds away to the Major League wall. I think he's ahead here. Akaju at 10 takes on Don Juan at 16. The home turn, 10 seconds just prior to takeoff. Him to come home ahead. Elan Bluman is down to the final fence, and I think he's ahead of the American time. Yes, he is. 1.79 seconds is the advantage. Elan Bluman goes ahead at the halfway point of the Grand Prix of Greenwich jump off here in Connecticut, with just 3 more to come. Top 5 finish guaranteed for Elan Bluman and Akaju. 43.08. It's the third double clear of the class, out in front by in excess of 1 3/4 seconds. The next to go, 3 more to start, and the world number 161 qualified in second for this Grand Prix. Second behind Gregory Worthley in the Grand Prix qualifier 2 days ago. And this is Marilyn Little's third leg of Major League Showjumping, the Grand Prix. She's jumped all of them so far, 8th and 7th respectively in Traverse City leg 1 and Angelstone Toronto leg 2. That contest again still 10, but I think this pair can be quicker than Elan Bluman. 43.08 it is for the former double Pan Am's gold medal winner in eventing to beat, and Marilyn Little is scorching at the start. That contest down to the KPF vertical, rattles it, but it stays. Marilyn Little keeps up the head of gas down as the Machinas double combination, and still going very well out there. this the all-important turn. La Contessa gets it. Marilyn Little's got 10 seconds now to come home ahead of Elan Bluman. I'm not sure she quite makes the time. We see it's going to be very much on the wire here. I think just behind at the finish line. Yeah, 0.84 the deficits. Super effort. I think just struggles to get a turn back fluently and inside the Major League wall. Fence 8. I think that was where the American lost some time. But what a good round. Marilyn Little will go up into second. And with just 2 more to come, it does mean Marilyn Little has secured 4th place or better. Marilyn Little second, Elan Bluman still out in front. He secures his first podium in his Major League history. Akaju 43.08 is guaranteed 3rd place. But here we are, there's a sudden, very audible silence that descends on the Toulayna Stadium as the number 1 comes in trying to bid for his 8th 5-star Grand Prix win this year. Ken Farrington, Major League show jumping individual leader as we stand, having won leg 1 in Traverse City with Greyer. Toulayna tries to add to her win in the World Cup in Santa Anita start of this year. Ken Farrington races out of the start gate down to the Fidelity Investments Ox. Ken's ahead here. His own vertical. 11 seconds on landing. Toulayna scurries around the corner into the McInnes double. Meets it sweetly. And the number 1 on fire down to the Ox. 20 seconds to get her home ahead of Elan Bluman. And this is signed, sealed and delivered surely here. Barring something out of the stars, Ken Farrington comes down to the final fence with time in his pocket. Oh, what an exhibition, what a speed display. Toulayna down to the final fence and clears it. 2.44 seconds is the advantage. Boy, oh boy. 40.64. Sensational. Ken eyes up his 8th 5-star Grand Prix win this year. Greyer's won 6, including the Major League show jumping first leg at Traverse City for Greyer. Toulayna leads the way. Kent is in command with 1 to go as he tries to equal his own record that he set back in 2017 with 8 5-star Grand Prix or World Cup wins. Quite extraordinary. Well, there's Fisher's great sculpture overlooks the Toulayna Stadium. Our crowd sitting very, very attentive because 1 more to come. And the head-to-head that kept us on the edge of our seats at leg 2 in Toronto keeps again compelled to our screens here. We know now that either Kent or Daniel will match Carl Cook, who has won 4, the most successful rider in Major League history so far. So either Kent or Daniel will match Carl Cook's achievement this afternoon. That is the other facts we know already. Daniel, Corbie VV makes a slippery start here. I think a little bit slower than Toulayna is my gut impression. Daniel Bluman carves across the corner to the McInnes combination. That was a very swift turn. Corbie VV last out of the Grand Prix of Greenwich, now down to the Ox. 16 seconds on the turn. 3 to go. Corbie takes off away from the Major League wall. Makes up good time. This is going to be very close here on the line. Corbie VV, Daniel Bluman down to the last fence. Ken Farrington is going to be the winner. Oh, it's 300ths of a second. The winning margin. Wow. Daniel Bluman. Ken Farrington reverses the tables here. After leg 2, there was the Bluman win. Well, that was 1100ths of a second, the winning margin for this combination. But this time, Ken Farrington turns the tables on his great rival by 300ths of a second. Daniel Bluman is second with Corbie VV, and the 8th 5-star Grand Prix win this year, matching his record of 2017, goes to Ken Farrington and Toulayna. Extraordinary sport, split by 300ths of a second down to Hannah Robson.